Shambulia bebasilaha Pigana pakamwishowe Kwantiye tututau Kutadamu yoyote Rudi kwa pambachaya dunia Hadithi yaendelea Heshima warithi vizazi Ushuda waangaza mbingu na ardhi Mada tena shina na tuan Milele tuangoje na tutawaingia Ndugu ashujaa tena
I spilled coffee on my desk. I spilled coffee on my desk. And I had to turn around my hang on. Hi, how's it going, everyone? Welcome. Happy Monday. Okay. Ooh, jeez. There we go. Hi, how's it going? My name's Connery. I spilled coffee on my desk. I have a mouse pad for my mouse. I don't have a pad underneath my keyboard. So I just use one of our hand towels, and I spilled coffee on the hand towel. So RIP other than spilled coffee. RIP it's coffee. Other than spilled coffee, I be okay. I actually wasn't doing too good physically this morning, or mentally, but I think we're good enough to stream. Hi, what's going on, everyone? Hello, Jobster, Monday, Soth, Jibrilia, Palaguin, Fabricio, Jester, Lige, hello, Raven, Tim, Marceline, hello, Lone Wolf, Guten Tag, hello, Tass, hello, Mary, what up? Thanks for stopping by for just a small sec. Please get some sleep and hydrate. Slost, yeah, thank you for stopping by as well. Hello, welcome. Iced coffee, eh? What up, everyone? Ooh, the coffee's still warm as well. Imagine that, because it was just brewed like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, go back and we should go back and fight Bakunawa first thing when we hop in, actually. Wifey says hi. Will we say hi to Kawaii as well? Guten Tag. Part of the very little of your native language. I was born in the Philippines. I don't know a lick of Tagalog. Sorry. Kawaii. Mew. Guten Nacht. I'll be honest, the only reason why I even know Nacht is because of Call of Duty Zombies. No, that was... Oh my gosh, you know why I... Oh jeez. Okay, so the map was Kiener der Toten, right? And my buddy and I in high school, this is like 2009-ish, maybe 2010. Nacht der Untoten. We made a short film called Nacht der Untoten. Because the map was Kiener der Toten. But we made a little we made a short film. I should dig that up and see if I can edit it in a way that doesn't show our faces, but you can still bask in the glorious cringe that was Connery's acting circa 15 years ago. It was actually a really fun video to film, though. We had the like realistic airsoft guns, like a realistic M14, realistic. What was my other buddy? I almost just dropped his name. What was my other buddy carrying? The guy who organized it. Yeah, I tried to make, like, me and my buddy, who eventually was my best man at my wedding. Me and him made videos, like short films, and like tried to make web series, short films and stuff. Between, like, we tried to do comedy, and we also tried to do like kung fu and like combat videos as well. And just like interesting, cool stuff. But this was back in like 2008, 9, 10. But then all the way up through our graduation as well, all the way up through like 2013. And then in college, we even made a few as well. Man, I should really pull some of those up, actually. Actually, I might have one in my hard drive right now. Maybe I'll edit that in a way that blocks our faces so that you can see. I was a theater kid. I got leading man in the High School Musical. Not High School Musical, but I got leading man in the High School's musical 2 years in a row. Only kid in my school to ever do that in recent memory, at least from 1980 onward. Someone else might have done it before, but the reason is it's a tiny school. There wasn't a lot of interest in things that were not medicine and sports, which is fair enough. But so as a result, the arts were kind of dying in my school. We actually enlisted help from the community. It was a small town, 900 people. So like the old retiree people would come by and be extras on the set, you know, and they had a lot of fun with that. It was really fun working with the working on stage with some of the retirees that were just like, oh, this is so much fun, like getting back dressing up and singing and acting and stuff. But I was Professor Harold Hill for The Music Man, and I was Huckleberry Finn for Big River. And I had a lot of fun with those. I still remember most of the songs. We did one of the Gershwin musicals my freshman year when I was just an extra. But Crazy for You, and I learned how to tap dance for that one. So 14-year-old Connery was tap dancing in cowboy boots, and it was a lot of fun as well. So a bit of a theater kid, yes. Funny glitch. I saw the glitch that Papa Kawaii got of D-Luke crawling on nothing. Holy balls, that's still hot. Okay, let's hop into. You guys got me reminiscing. I love reminiscing. I did my dailies today. I did my reputation quests for this week with my Kale team, and the Kale team needed a really good shielder. I tried, like, I think eventually I will build a Kirara. I would love to have like a top 2% Kirara. I love this character so much, and I haven't even met her in more than like a handful of things. I've seen her in other events. But I would love to have a, especially because she's not meta, and that's kind of what I say. It's not meta, and there's Shinobu and Yelan in here, but I put Zhongli in here
would be nice
for survivability. Shinobu was in here. There was a weekly reputation that was immune to Electro, and so I threw Mav in here as well.
Anytime, any place.
And that was actually an interesting one. This is technically a Burgeon team, isn't it? In a weird way, like a vaporized Burgeon, or the two reactions that you would be able to achieve with this. That was ish as well. But realistically,
what they do this time?
It's just gonna be a jank ass Hyperbloom team.
Anything you need delivered?
Where these two's Dendro application is worth 1, maybe not even 1, of Nahida's Dendro application. But at the very
A
least,
walk would be nice.
enemies died, I didn't, so I think that makes it a pretty okay team for exploration.
Way over to there? There's a lot of writing.
There is a lot of writing. Are you ready to kill Dottore? She's on a sack bow right now because I want her burst up constantly, like as much as it possibly can be. The stringless is a better option for her, but without the sacrificial, she goes down to like 130, 139 ER. She needs a lot more rate as well. My rolls on artifacts have been atrocious. I got a full fragment set for Arlecchino, but it's also been rolling absolutely. She's got 1,000 defense and 1,900 attack. The set bonus almost makes up for it though. The gladiator set that was on her is now on Kaya. And I think think that's about it. Now I plan on, actually I'm going to swap Kaya's shit back over as well. Except for that, because then she'll still have a gladiator, but then she'll also have pyro damage on her. Sacrificial. Sumeru craftable. I had the Sumeru craftable sword on Kirara for some reason. Oh, I still have it on her actually, sapwood. Because I was like, is the leaf going to be helpful with her? But I actually think that Favonius might be a little bit. Excuse me. I actually think that the Favonius or something like that might be a little bit more helpful for her. It'd be cool if there was a stringless equivalent that would increase burst or that would increase skill damage for her, because building up her shield requires you to crash into. I like how it specifies crash into. Deals dendro damage to opponents she crashes into. But if it's perfectly on call on drip impact alone, that's true. That is often a big reason. Like Dragon's Bane looks okay on A. It kind of matches her boat, like kind of. My Raiden is in EM mode these days. I haven't returned to the Emblem Samsara right now because I'm in the Codex Samsara. The Codex in Center City Samsara. And I really need to, like, if I want A to be an attacker, if I want A to be an on-field DPS, then she needs a completely different artifact loadout. So she's in EM mode right now. She's still only got 607, but it's plenty for overworld stuff. I do have the blueprint actually. Ooh, I do have the blueprint actually. Where's the blacksmith? I haven't reran Stygian since it reset. That's something we're gonna do today actually. I think I do have that blueprint, don't I? Don't I? I do, King Squire. Okay, attack substat. 10 to forest effective unleashing skills and bursts, increasing mastery by 60 for 12 seconds. Move when switching characters. When teachings force ends, it will deal 100% of attack as damage to one nearby opponent. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. All I need is more of that as well. I have 2 bow billets. I have 2 bro billets. Okay, slight ADD then, real quick. Let's get me 50 crystal chunks, and then we'll hop into web events. Those are just those can be done, like, those aren't, you know, that's not a 2-hour affair, right? Are you kidding? I missed that? Okay. And a feather to reshape. The one time I did reshape, I didn't realize that there was still an RNG element to reshaping. Just some reading. Okay, short, cool. If you have two hours of things to talk about, you guys have heard me yap before, so. Chasm is my mining route because the crystal chunks in the chasm always give multiple chunks, whereas the ones in the overworld don't always. They can, but it's not a guarantee. Speaking of guarantee, we have some Sitlali pulls. And after losing our 50-50 to Diluc, it's just a matter of if we can grab up, if we can get enough wishes thrown at her before her banner ends. Now, we have a lot of events and stuff and quests that we're gonna be tidying up that give Primo Gems. So, another 50-50 loss. I won my Mawika though, so I can't really complain. I've won quite a few of my 50-50s. We won Shenhe's on Liuik Chronicle. We won Mawika's. Didn't we also win Zhongli's? Or did we not? I think we might have won Zhongli's as well. I am not due for Radiance. I know that much. The yap is eternal. Pain is temporary. The yap is eternal.
Solidify.
My wife doesn't play Genshin every single day. And she hasn't even, she only just made it to the archery demonstration in the Inazuma Archon quest. She did the Fish Lady quest in Chenyu Vale, but she doesn't play it every day. She hasn't been like really hitting it. She's already at AR 55. Is that normal? Because I speed ran 1 to 55 is easy. Okay. I guess it is after 55 is when it really starts getting 55 to 56 is as much as 155. Fair enough. That's true. Because I was like, how are you already at AR 55? And so as a result, she's world level 8. She barely was able to clear the Ascension domain with her Ayaka team. But did it. And so she's able to hop into my world now, which is fun. Where am I going? Where am I going? Over here. After 55 take months between levels, and that's playing daily. Yeah, which is what it took which is what it took for me. You merely adopted the app. I was born in it. Molded by it. I didn't see a normal sentence until I was a man. That was the worst Bane impression ever, and I'm standing by it. Oh, I have 72 already. Boody boop. And then I hop to this teleport, jump off, crawl through the cave, and go to this one past the Conrian soldiers, and then hop off and go to the one that's underneath this waterway thing here. And then underneath the upside down temple, there's one here, and there's one on the other side right there, and that's my mining route. Yeah, Temple of Toma? What do you think the Temple of Toma is? A normal sentence, like normal humans say. I made a little bit of progress on the... I almost instinctively just made enchantment ore instead of making what we went down there for. I will make that. Boop, and then I'll make some of those. Oh, I forgot that weapons get forged almost instantaneously, don't they? Yep. In Ayato's basement. Pretty much. That does look sick on her, though. And an attack substat. She just needs so much more ER and crit rate than she has. 37 rate, 139 ER. I am gonna put the sacrificial back on her, actually. I'm not sure why I did that. 27. Alright, those web events you speak of, how do I find those? Is that something that I can... Because it's not still on the current events, is it? Hoyoverse. Moon. Hoyoverse/moon. Visit genshin.hoyoverse.com/moon to learn more. Thong of the Welkin Moon. Doom, 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 doom. Is this something I should have? Oh. Oh, the three moons. What an interesting thing to see. The Trinity of Moon Goddesses. You can kind of see that. There, that's better. There, that's better. I know what music to pull up for this. My lore reading music. The Trinity of Moon Goddesses, who once steered the primordial celestial sphere and wove lore and passion. Oh, the event has its own music? Oh, okay. I will shut that off then. Wove love and passion into the very heart of the world, have long since faded into the shadows of time. Yet those who follow the tides will still sing and pray, for a new moon is set to rise. When the eternal moon fell, the heavens and earth were thrown into chaos. When the iridescent moon shattered, the crimson shadow sank into the abyssal sea. It's not playing. That's weird. So I have the... Odd. I'll turn Anka music back on. When the iridescent moon shattered, the crimson shadow sank into the abyssal sea. When the frost moon ceased to turn, nations faltered and fell into ruin. The world, no longer sheltered by eternity, marches towards its final breath. That's the Welkin Moon Goddess from the purchasable content in the game. Yet from the ashes the new moon rises, its ascent spinning the wheel of fate anew. Oh, scroll. The wheel of fate points in 11 directions. Let's start from the inside. That's all sound. The Pale Star Edict, that highest of commands, has been declared. Oh, there it is. There it is. The Pale Star Edict, that highest of commands, has been declared. With it, the Fatui Harbingers have been summoned back to Snezhnaya and dispatched to Nod-Krai. The people stare and wonder, for what purpose does this army... I wish I could... Because this is probably a bit loud, isn't it? If I lower it down to that, how's that? It's fine? Oh, okay. Can put it back up then. I'll put it right in the middle where it was. The Fatui Harbingers have been summoned back to Snezhnaya and dispatched to Nod-Krai. The people stare and wonder, For what purpose does this army, bearing the banner of the Pale Star, come to their city? Or perhaps the question should be, for whom? So these are all of the... Oh, this was the inner one. These are all of the factions that we're going to be encountering as well. Okay, so these are in the inner sanctum. So I did that one. The ancient organization that has long defended Nod-Krai's freedom and peace against the ceaseless incursions and wild hunt attacks launched by the Abyss, now severely weakened from battles past. In the face of new threats, none can say for sure if the new generation of Ratniki will remain able to carry out their mission. Oh, I can select them by order on the side here. This wasn't locked. What's at the... Where did we start? So we started with that one. Frostmoon Scions. So that was Fatui that we read about first. Frostmoon Scions, the descendants of the legendary Golden Realm, who chose to find new homes among the mountains and forests after abandoning their ancient civilization. The only thing they never forsook was their faith in the Moon Goddess. However, with the arrival of the Fatui, it appears that their tranquil lives are about to fade into the realm of yesterday. Lightkeepers. We just read that one. Hexenzirkel. And fun to have a logo for them as well. Located at the edge of the world, in quotes, Nod-Krai has always been a stage where conflicts and dramas unfold, one after another. How could the Hexenzirkel possibly miss out on this golden opportunity? The Wild Hunt, those Zenless looking. What are the things in Zenless? Oh, look at the stars that flutter around the mouse as well. Ethereals. There's ethereal looking things. The armies of the Abyss sweep across the wilderness and canyons like a storm. And if you venture close enough, you may even hear their eerie whispers. These lost, soulless monsters appear to be silently searching for something. The Knights of Favonius. A small group of elite knights from the Mondstadt Expeditionary Force has followed their Grand Master across Snezhnaya, arriving in Nod-Krai. It is said that they have come on a crucial mission. Voynich Guild. Professor Alpaca, welcome! Thank you for the follow. The merchants of Nasha Town formed a commerce guild to maintain basic order. However, how could the outlaws that prowl between the islands be controlled by something as simple as mere rules? It seems that the honor of striking fear into their hearts must go to the boss lady of the Curatorium of Secrets. The boss lady. Treasure hoarders. Also, look at their emblem as well. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a pot or if this is supposed to be a ship. It looks like a ship with a sail. It's a ship. There's waves at the bottom. It's a ship. The treasure hoarders have since spread throughout the rest of Teyvat, but their origin in Nod-Krai, interesting, remains a little known fact. The great treasure left behind by Reed Miller, the legendary thief who yearned to create a world without boundaries, is said to be buried somewhere. Lore about the random bandits that we've been fighting since Mondstadt. Snowland Fae. Ooh, that's a cool design. The hair bleeding into a snowflake. The Fae who once followed the first Cryo Archon, the Belisar, ruling the Northlands in their entirety. Though now shorn of their former glory, they still influence the nation in their own ways. One can only guess what path they will take as calamity draws ever near. Adventurers Guild. Ad Astra Abyssosk. The guild's strong presence in an adventurer's paradise like a Nod-Krai is only natural. A certain important figure from the guild's headquarters is preparing to welcome you as a sign of respect. Why does that make me feel like that's not Catherine that they're talking about? Because the low-hanging fruit would be like, oh, there's gonna be a Catherine in Nod-Krai, obviously. Why does that make me feel like there's not? Ooh, that's a good theory. Could be OG Catherine. Ah, that's a really good theory, actually. Because yeah, the Catherine. Because we have we still have no information on why the Catherines multiply. Clink Clink Krumkake Craft Shop. Krumkake Craft Shop. It began as a small workshop that a certain prodigy used to research the world's best krumkake machine. But over time, after the creation of many intricate inventions, it gained a new identity as a famous machine workshop. Be sure to mind your manners when begging that genius for a favor, though, or whatever component she gives you might be liable to cough out a nasty krumkake at any time. And then the Fatuia right there. Whoa, it moves! The Frostmoon Scions of Hisi Island pray to the moonlight in their hearts, sacred and unsullified. And unsullied, rather. Song of the Welcome Moon. Nod-Krai concept overview. Afoot. This is the next web event. Oh, so it was only these two that I needed to hop into. Ooh, that's the big thing that we saw in the trailers as well. Ooh, that music too. The Nordic inspiration in all of the Nod-Krai. The Nordic inspiration makes me very, very excited for Nod-Krai. Even just world exploration in Nod-Krai is going to be so nice. The big hitter novel that I have planned, the trilogy of novels that I have planned, is very heavily Norse inspired. Nod-Krai. Oh. That's here, looking towards the... Paha Isle, where the Fatui assemble. I like how steampunk it looks. It looks somewhat similar, but not really. But it gives me vibes of the Mikage furnace in a weird way. You know what I mean? It's just like a steampunk Mikage furnace. I'm not even sure why, but it really does. Blue Amber Lake. Ooh, these are all the stuff that we all of the sites that we saw in the trailers. Blue Amber Lake. We already have amber and we already have green amber. We're gonna have blue amber. Weird tree. Every region has that a weird tree, right? The Windrise tree, Ajdaha's tail, the Sacred Sakura, Sumeru City, the entirety of Sumeru City. Oh, the Glorpy Glorp tree, the Twisty tree in Fontaine as well. Oh wait, is there a weird tree in Nutland? Nutland? Nasha Town. Elysium of Revelry for Explorers. The Frostbearing tree. Lembo Isle. This is gonna be so much fun to explore. I have high expectations, but I don't think that they're unrealistic expectations at all. Ooh, the hell? It's a Smorly face. Ah, that's this. Ooh, this is Hisi Island, remnants of the moonlit world. The moon enveloped, the moonlit land where those drawn in by various powers wage bitter wars without end. Aha Isle where the Fatui assemble. Under the ancient moonlight, the pale star banner casts a shadow as vast and solemn as the northern lands. In the newly established Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, countless mechanisms churn and whir at all hours of night and day. What rebellious designs does the forge's hammer, dull thunder conceal? Even their own soldiers stand in ignorance, blind as the anvil. Look at these dudes. Marionette is one I have zero information about. Damselette also I'm very excited to meet. She's so cute, but she also looks like she would rip your head off with one finger. The forces of Snezhnaya encroach like the winter, and the Fatui sergeants raise aloft the flags of their harbingers. What is it that they seek? The idol. Is this the statue? Oh, we saw the concept art of this actually, and comparing the size of this thing to the statue of the seven, to the statues of the seven. Wait, this is. Why is she in the middle of the statue? She's not the studies. That wouldn't make any sense. Right? No. I had a wild theory that like I just spoke into being and it was like, no. The idol of the new moon, carved by the signs of the far north, now lies caged in a prison of steel. Do they wish to harness its power or simply display Snezhnaya's unparalleled dominance? Oh, big deer! Hishi Island, remnants of the moonlit world. The remnants of the far north still dwell among the ashen woods and tundras. Their golden city has long since turned to ash, their distant ancestral homeland consumed by the court of creation. Yet these proud descendants light primordial lanterns against the pitch darkness of the withering tide, spinning distant ancient hymns, praying for the new moon's protection. Sorry, that pause was as I was watching these two. Big Yanfei. A big ol' Yanfei. She's in. That's interesting. There's different statues as well for these different regions. Tallfei. Better drop at least 10 meat. There's different statues per region. That's fascinating. That makes sense, because this is not Snezhnaya. Nod-Krai is not and I was under the misconception of that for a long time. What do they describe it as? They view Nod-Krai kind of as Gotham City. For 5 centuries, generations of moon chanters have followed the commandments left by the first leader of the Frost Moon Scions, guiding their devotees to uphold benevolence and faith, striving to avoid conflict with outsiders at all costs. Yet with the arrival of the Fatui, the Scions long held tranquility, and their endless supplications to their goddess may now give way to creeping twilight gloom. This music is amazing. It is still in my writing playlist, the God of War 2018 and Ragnarok soundtrack. And this gives me vibes of that. That there's something about, like, There's something about, even if it's Hollywoodified, there's something about the Nordic-inspired, the Norse-inspired, Viking-inspired mythology vibe and music and design aesthetic that just, I don't know why, it grabs me in all the right ways. Nasha Town, Elysium of revelry for explorers. No matter where you're from, no matter where you stand in society, and no matter how much Mora you have to your name, this is a paradise for those whose hearts are filled with hope. Riches, lies, schemes, and sincerity surge beneath the same quilt of raucous laughter. As Nod-Krai's most prosperous trading port, the first lesson newcomers learn here is the same. Keep your Mora close to your chest. You wish to buy a weapon? Absolutely! This here is Nod-Krai's second best forge. Why second best, you ask? Well, if you meet... I know! I'm sure it'll be pretty clear. You can buy anything you want here, as long as you can pay the price. I hear you're looking for some extraordinary treasure. Then you've come to the right person. My friends and helpers in these lands are numerous indeed. Ad Astra want to learn more about the latest commissions? If you really want something worth the risk, you'll need a little luck on your side. Will I now? Psst, just a little warning. The grown-ups here are sneaky and love ripping off passing adventurers. It's like every tourist town in the United States. You want to know if kids can be trusted? Well, you'll just have to find out, won't you? We're gonna get ripped off by a kid. This kid right here in particular is gonna steal all of our Mora, rob us blind. Not Catherine! Canonically skipped. The game's like, we know none of you savages actually listen to the dialogue that we write out. Especially Catherine, every single day you got. At Astra, give me my primos. Primos, woman, where are they? She's like, okay, here you go. One of these days, Catherine is going to kill us. The presence of the abyss grows. The pitch-dark withering tide whispers amidst the silence of frigid nights, awaiting its moment to rend the ever-thinning veil and devour those frail souls whole. In the shadows where rules cannot reach, even death is no respite from torment. About Nod-Krai. She's one that I haven't paid a lot of attention to be honest. We're gonna chase a kid like in Saint-Denis! She's one I haven't paid a ton of attention to, and I'm not really sure why. I think it's because in terms of Harbingers, I'm so much more focused on the evil that is Dottore, or the mystery that is Piero. She's flown under my radar, and after the teasers, I am so interested in her. She has a mysterious vibe about her. She has a mystique about her. She's a character that like I could see her like speaking in riddles all the time as well, where she's so enigmatic. In an age where the seven lights of the firmament are not yet shown upon the land, the now nameless ruler raised the heavenly moons to govern the cyclical tides of the world in their stead. The remnants that failed to become a moon slumbered in the vast sea, only to become, at last, the refuge of the exiles of the far north. Neither the withering tide of darkness nor the mad monk who spoke in strange tongues could break this land's spine. Yet now, beneath the new moon, calamity stirs once more to drown the world in its maw. Mad monk who spoke in strange tongues. She's very cute too. She just also looks like she would murderize you without a second thought. Meet the factions of Nod-Krai at GameCon. Oh my! It's a giant Yum-Kazor. Have you guys ever been to any It gave me granny funds. This music is so good. Let me log in. This music is so good. Ooh, these are the wallpapers. Ooh, 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 these are the wallpapers. I'm downloading all of these right now as we speak. I'm not sure. I know that oh. I got my Primo eyes on. That's not, there we go. Thank you for reminding me of my Primo Gem eyes. I know you guys feel similarly, but I'm not sure I can properly explain how excited I am for Nod-Krai. Like, obviously I was excited to walk into a new area with all of you together. But it's and continuing the story as well with how much I've gotten into the story and the lore and everything. But what brings it up even more is the fact that it is Nordic inspired, and that is such a huge deal for me. Can't even tell you why. It's just like, like I said, even if it's Hollywoodized, the Nordic Viking aesthetic and vibe is something that resonates with me, and I don't even know why. Mail! Thank you, senor. How many? All right. We've got 5 that we can hop into right now. What are we at right now? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 38 currently. No standards. Okay. Citlali did not like us pulling with just Ether. She also didn't like us pulling anywhere in Natlan. She avoided us all the way up to 82 pity, or all the way up to 80 pity, when we went to her little floating platform, and then when we went to her house, she gave us a D-Luke instead. So we're gonna put her grandson, and I feel like Shilonin is also, I feel like she's relatively close to Shilonin as well. They visited the Lord of Night together. You can make a case for Moika in here as well. But I think these 3 at Yai Publishing House is where we will continue pulling. I lost to D-Luke, who I never use. I know that he is, he can still be a relevant DPS, especially in Overworld. He was an OG DPS, wasn't he? Like back in the day, it was D-Luke and Kaching, and that was like, those were your big DPSs before Hu Tao and Ayaka. Oh, he was your main till Navia. Someone said they have a top 2% D-Luke, and he's still, you know, built right with good rolls on artifacts. He can still be, maybe not a machine, but he can still be. I don't know though. A top 2% D-Luke sounds like a crazy, sounds like a crazy. Okay. Also, I convinced my wife about Citlali as well. I did her trailer or her demo in my wife's world to kind of showcase her off, and also like, hey, you've got Primo sitting on the table there. And she's like, all right, I get it, I see you. Let's continue. It would be really tempting to save for Nod-Krai characters, but see, if 5.8 banners were reversed, and Mualani was first and Citlali was next, then I would be skipping Mualani for Citlali. I have not had this reaction for a character in a long time, between her design, her team meta, her lore, her voice, her personality, her sass, the cute stomp she does after her burst. Everything about her she's in Beto tier. Like my favorite characters in the entire game. Like Beto, Arlecchino, Navia, Citlali is up there. That's true. It will be new region, like it will not just be maintenance day primos, it'll be 6.0 primos as well. A 4. All right, I already have that geek all the way set, so that gives me another one. In 20 days, I am going to, this will take me below 34, but I think, this will take me below 34, but I think, well, let's use what we got right now. C3 Beto is also in the shop right now. Always something to think about. What is it, Citlali? What is it? What is it? What's our deal right now? I'm gonna buy one. Ooh, anniversary as well. Where does anniversary coincide with the release of 6.0? I need to put Oreo in danger.
The new book from Yai Publishing House. Come take a look.
That wasn't even enough height to damage him. He was like, "Well, that was weird. Why did we jump off there, Gramps?" 6.0 releases on September 7th. Anniversary is September 28th. I wonder what characters they will lead with. Obviously, I have a feeling that Aino is going to be a front runner for characters that they lead with in 6.0. Naganaha's fireworks are the best in Inazuma. Oh, the drip marketed characters are probably the ones that are going to be in the first. You know what I mean? Hard to argue with that logic. I don't know why I am the way I am. Okay. I have not re-attempted Stygian since we Stygianed for the first time. Milk! Oh my gosh, 4 days. What am I doing with myself? Let's go. How is this Stygian for you guys? Is rough. I don't think Kale's too thrilled about me trying to build her into look at her. I don't think she's too thrilled about me trying to build her into an on-field DPS. She's like, here we go again. Don't worry,
I'm feeling alright today. I'll take the chance to try to get some more done than usual.
Oh, never mind. Maybe she's alright. Tainari taught you well. Okay, it's one of these guys. Cunning Speed. Right after the battle begins, the enemy will grant itself a Void Ward. Oh boy! Right as it begins, it grants itself a Void Ward. You need to quickly destroy the ward by using a certain number of elemental attacks, which will cause it to become disoriented. Night Soul aligned elemental attacks will be far more effective breaking the ward. If you fail to destroy the ward within a given time, the enemy will unleash a large A powerful large area strike. That is basically a one-shot. Oh, we're on menacing. Maybe we, maybe we should start on hard instead. I think Arle, Zhongli, Shinobu, and what's her nuts? Bro, Shilonen. Is that the cactus? It's the cactus. This is the final one of these chambers. It's the cactus. The knave, Arlecchino.
I am the knave.
Smile Kino. Oh man, Shilonen is the only exalted one of these though. I need Shinobu though for her burst application on this dude. Let me just make sure everyone has the correct artifacts. Shinobu also needs a bit of a rethink as well. 856 EM for Shinobu is kind of low for where we're at. Everyone needs a rethink. 1100 defense is way too high. 46 rate and 206. 46 rate. You should be at 50 rate. Oh, because I changed from attack to pyro damage. That's probably gonna be okay actually. I guess the other one was giving her more. 856 is so she's my highest EM, but for like a really meta like an end game Shinobu, she should be over 900. It's over 9,000. Shilonen also should be like 3,500 is where a properly built Shilonen should be. My Zhongli has enough HP for a properly built Zhongli though. But Arle should have more attack and way more rate. Just comes down to rolls on artifacts, and my artifact's been rolling like shit lately. Got a lot of HP on Yelan, 35 base. I often pair her with Mona, and that gets her up to 39, something like that. Woof woof. 3, 2, 1, fight! Get that cooking. Put that up. Are you gonna put that shield up or what? Need to get her burst ready. Here, give me some shred. Oh, he just ate that. Sorry, Grandpa. There we go. Ah, shoot. Shinobu isn't ready. I don't know why. I panicked. Here, I think I might be able to...
Order guide you.
I think I got it. Battle complete. 57 seconds. Ooh. Yeah. For condensed, right? Just like a normal leyline blossom. Okay. What are you yawning for, Ether? We've barely gotten started. Oh, not challenge again. Battle failed because I ran away. As per usual. Okay. 2. It's a turtle. It's a turtle? Low frequency damage, high frequency damage. The hell does that even mean? After taking a certain number of attacks, it will deploy a Thunderthorn ward. While the ward is active, damage will be reflected to nearby characters when it is attacked. The ward can be broken by using elemental reactions to drain the ward of Electro. Weird. I've never fought this guy. Characters that do big hits instead of fast elemental application. So what came to mind immediately was Navia. Big single hits instead of a lot of small hits. But you guys are saying your Skirk skirked it. Straight skirking it. Skirk is also on Exalted as well. No, that doesn't make any sense. I sometimes have been replacing Farina with Xingqiu because this team has no shielder and the only healer is Farina. But keeping everyone's HP at max with the singer on the field means that the HP isn't fluctuating enough to build up to build up fanfare for her well enough. And so occasionally I've been replacing Farina with Xingqiu for damage reduction and more hydro application. Let me try Xingqiu actually. Never mind. If you're freezing, you should be able to kill it fast. Because Farina's bros just bring everyone down so low in health. Wow!
Gotcha. Transfiguration.
Like they bring Skirk within one-shot range almost immediately. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Nothing's cooled down yet, except Yelan. That's ready. I can use that.
My will and body. Game's up. Mine to wield.
Is the singer not out right now?
I present.
Wasn't expecting this.
Wow, that thing is crazy. I don't have anyone shit on field right now.
Cryo incarnate. Gotcha.
Jove!
Show begins.
Mine to wield.
Mine to wield. $71, okay. I feel okay about that. Codex and City are the ones that I need anyways. That might be an ish one for Shilonen. I can't remember what's on her right now. Damage and defense. She doesn't really need critting. She need I need her to have a lot of ER. Wow, those are quite the substats. Return. Cactus. Okay. Taser. Taser? During battle, the entity will create multiple hats and hide within one of them. Then rapidly switch the positions of these hats. After a certain number of switches, if the hat that conceals the entity takes electrocharged or lunar charged damage, the entity will temporarily halt all hat swapping actions. Deal a certain amount of damage to the hat, concealing the entity to break it, dealing a single instance of immense damage to the entity and temporarily leaving it in a weakened state. Electrocharge or lunar charge damage is more effective at breaking the hat and will cause the entity to take higher damage when the hat breaks. I'm like, I don't have a DPS that's gonna be proper here. Like, I could put Raiden back in attack mode, but Yelan's definitely going to be on this team. She's just going to be in slot 4. Xingqiu for damage reduction, Shinobu for a constant heal, and then Yelan. Sara, I require my artifacts. Yes, Shogun. Right away. Listen. The winds speak. The Shogun's something. Sara has a voice line when lightning strikes, where she's like, "Look, look, look, look! It's my god! She's talking. She's talking to me." My Archon. She speaks. It's like or Sara. That's natural lightning, which even Raiden herself says is a different beast. Why is this not? I don't really have enough fartifacts for... Never mind, I kind of do, actually. Why was this one at 19? Also, this one rolled decently for Raiden. 3 on ER and 1 on damage? Is there a garbage 4-star I can use? Actually? What do I have a lot of? I have a lot of, I haven't looked at my emblem set. My emblem options. Oh, hey, there's, Scholar. I never use Scholar on anyone. What was that? What's that noise? What was that noise? I haven't looked at my emblem, my 4-star emblem artifacts in a while. I imagine there's one here that has really bad substats that I can just dumpster immediately. Like this. Oh, I thought that was flat attack. Like this. A 4-star healing bonus with double flats. I will consume that one. Thank you for that flat defense. Appreciate it. Your service is always appreciated. Okay, catch. She's got Thunder speaks the will of the Shogun. Alright, DPS, damage reduction, and a small heal and hydro application, constant heal and electro and off-field electro, and then attack buff and my best hydro character. Who's your best hydro character? Anyone have a barbaric Barbara or a multi-millionaire hit Mualani?
There is no escape.
Give me more energy. Lars! Yikes. Yikes!
Let me weave you a verse.
Am I supposed to keep track of which one he's in?
Busted. Here comes the test. Stand with me. Shine down.
Okay.
To oblivion.
I didn't have enough resolve stacks. I didn't unlock I didn't use everyone's burst before I did this, but that's actually really easy on this difficulty. Have to find the one with the golden ring. Oh, it's like the it's like that boss. It's like Ayaka's boss, the one up in Inazuma. Had Mualani but didn't build her. Mualani a real close third. Furry is a close second. Farina, but Barbara C6 is pretty decent. C6 Barbara. Barbara's a kind of a rare pull, isn't she? She comes around the shop often, doesn't she? But other than that, the 1.x characters are all kind of rare, aren't they? Bonus. Bonus! Boned me. Nope. That's another one that's kind of a good Silulu one. What a what a set of stats. Okay. Ones if we're back. One. Okay. That was weird. That was not my internet. That was OBS, the program. That was OBS itself that just died. Cause otherwise I would have I would have noticed that like, ah shit, the game just crashed, but it was not the internet. Because I was continuing to yap and without realizing what you guys were saying in chat. I was continuing to talk cause everything was fine here. So I'll stitch those two together for the VOD. Weird. Anyways, okay, 5800 kilobits, 8.5 CPU. Give me just one sec. Let me actually just really briefly see if there's anything, any tasks in the background that shouldn't be in the background. That's all normal. What is, okay, no, that's normal as well. I'm literally going through my task manager to see what, see if there's anything. Why are you running? Get that out of there. Okay, I think everything looks normal. It must have just been a weird thing on, on OBS. Anyways, would you guys like to commit felony? Would you guys like to commit felony menacing? That was a joke, Twitch. Where did I leave you guys off at? Like, what was the last thing you heard me say? Because I was talking about how my damage test is, for the overworld version of this boss, is who can kill it before it brings up the Void Ward. This didn't bring up its Void Ward immediately. And I was looking at the artifact. Oh, that was a while ago. This thing didn't bring up its Void Ward immediately. I thought that was the whole point of this version of the boss, is that it immediately gains a Void Ward. Is it just that it didn't on hard? Oh, for a while after the battle begins in hard. Okay, so in menacing, right after it begins. Okay. Gotcha. Well, balls and wieners to you as well. Maybe Mawika for Night Soul, I guess. I wasn't able to get Shinobu's burst up immediately because she doesn't have a lot of ER to feed herself with. Not like I'm gonna get past this, but let's see who we can. What did we do for the tortoise? We froze it. Oh, I'm gonna have to decide which hydro units I want to save for this guy. Assuming we make it that far. I think it was Barbara. Is Barbara kind of rare to get? Wow, that was a while ago. Huh. Sorry, everyone. What am I doing? Well, definitely Shenhe for the cryo buff. Cryo buff and cryo shred is the whole point of Shenhe's kit in the first place. I think probably Sing Sho there. And then I might actually shield with Lanyan for this. My Lanyan shield is not very durable. Like, yeah, she's only level 70, but still, I feel like she should be doing more even at 70. And then Sing Sho there. This just, but it's not a pure Cryo Hydro team then. And Skirk really could use that, here, maybe do that. And then for this, Shogun. And then her to shield her. Furry and a healer. That might be an okay team, actually. Shinobu isn't a team-wide, but she can at least help whoever's on field. Let's see. I don't have any confidence of making it past the first stage of this dude. Making it past this first guy, but... I just don't think my characters are built well enough. You see the stats on them. 1600 attack, 42 by 125 crit ratio. Let's get that cooking. Okay, there it is. She learning needs a lot more ER as well. There we go, there's that. Okay. Holy balls, it's tanky as well. Oh, I was genuinely trying to just get Arle's skill out. And then I was gonna switch off to someone. I thought I got greedy. I thought I could get the skill out before I switched away from her. I do have 8 DPS here still, though. Why are you hitting so low numbers? Do you not have your proper weapon again?
Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun! Let the mountain's veins boil! Light it up!
Wait, don't! Don't! You know, the donuts might not be as helpful as those attacks. I think I made it out of that. I did. He telegraphed relatively well.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Burn it down.
You see where the health's at? We're at 5 seconds already. I'm gonna try that again. If Arle survives for longer than 3 seconds, then how far can I get the health down? Get her skill cooking.
Light it up. Bring it.
Not quite. There we go. Alright, I still got it off.
Stabilize.
He does telegraph that. He does telegraph that pretty well, actually. Oh my gosh, I just stood there and took all of those. I haven't fought Kenki in a really long time. Oh, I was late on that dodge as well. The Zhongli's shield saved me.
Pyroclastic surge.
Red!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Oh, I hadn't reopened her skill to get that cooking. Whoops. I'm still getting hit by those. I'm not dodging any of that. I think I dodged that one, maybe.
Solidify. I will have order.
I shouldn't have used the meteor. I should have saved that for an iframe. Okay, it's doing its thing again. Why are you not on your motorcycle? You crazy? Oh, damn.
Burns on.
I actually kind of wasn't paying attention that time. What are you kicking? You're kicking nothing.
Stabilize.
I don't think we got a whole lot further down in health this time, actually. Wow, the difficulty curve from hard to menacing is crazy. Let's try the turtle now.
Take your truth
Press the
on.
button, Connery. It's not that difficult.
Decided by destiny.
I don't think I got that, but I was actually genuinely trying to iframe that with a character swap. I think I got close. It's rough because the only healer in this team is Sing Cho. You can't really consider him a healer because he doesn't do that much. His burst's already back though. I feel like we're doing better on this one. This is about the health that we were at with the.
Rain outlines your fate, written in the stars.
Power. I can maybe get to half health actually, if it hadn't just brought up its shield.
My will embodied. Let me lead you first.
Do these big major bosses, did they obey, oh, she's about dead. I gotta switch.
This is upon you.
Skirk's almost dead.
Cryo incarnate.
Switch! Oh, she is dead. Does this thing do damage over time? Like, was she getting damaged off field? I thought I swapped off from her in time. It reflects your attacks and she. I thought I swapped off from her while she was still alive, though. Oh wait, the cactus. She must have died, and I didn't notice it. Cactus. Cactus. This team is horrendous for this, by the way. Lanyan is not a good shielder as she sits right now. Wow. That shield lasted longer than I thought it would. That doesn't need to come back out yet.
Illusion shattered.
Give me that. Oh no! Don't kill my Shinobu! Not even.
There is no escape.
Okay, it is this guy.
Erase all threats. Now you shall perish.
her low HP voice line overrode her burst voice line. She didn't even have a chance to say. She didn't even have the opportunity to say Inazuma shines eternal.
Inazuma shines eternal.
There we go. She was too focused on the fact that she was taking damage. She's like, what the hell? I'm an Archon. A would be the type to get pissed that she took damage. Yes, that's exactly the point of this, Shinobu. It's looking for a fight. Who's got gold? Ryan, who's got Ryan daughter? More like fine. I shouldn't finish that sentence. Is this still this guy? It's still this one. Don't kill Farina. I forbid it. That wasn't bad either. About a third health, maybe. Maybe a quarter health. Well, I do kind of like how the it is an obnoxious jump in difficulty, but I do like how if you just need the primos out of it, then it's doable even with halfway built characters. I was able to do those pretty easily. Excuse me. I was able to do those pretty easily on hard, and for most people, they just need the primos out of it. Hi.
Yeah, try this off the side.
All right, ping. There we go. Menacing's usually a bit above floor 12. Damn. Well, with those Onslaught primos, though. Back to Inazuma, which, as we know, shines eternal. That was hilarious. That Raiden's low health voice line overrode her burst voice line. Why do I always go to the edge of that? I don't know why I'm standing where the Miss Hina poster was. Is that a good place to stand? Do you think? 3 more. I could introduce you to Miss Hina. If I had Miko, then I might replace Shilonen with Miko, actually. See, Lolly, seriously. What does that put us at? Because at least with Farina, after we finished her quest, she was like, all right, you know my story now. You left the throne. We're at the Aegeria pool. All right, I'll come home in 18 pity. See, Lolly, on the other hand, is really playing hard to get. I still do have Abyss. I seem to remember that this Abyss was also kind of brutal for me as well. What did we get? Oh no, never mind. This is still this one. Where did we get? Where my first clear, 30 stars on this one. I don't think anyone's built well enough that I can grab any more stars on that. I'm totally willing to try though. I don't think anyone has improved their build well enough. Wait, did I mean to continue? I did not mean to continue. Wait for now. See if I can get another star on 12-1. The grossest noise ever. Okay. These dudes. This is the boss version of it, isn't it? Which Pyro is okay to use against that. So maybe Pyro for the for the latter half, and then there's Electro in this one. Freeze in the first half, Pyro in the second half. Skirk has improved a bit, I think. I might put Xingqiu in there, actually, for better application to keep everyone frozen with Skirk. And then, maybe just my normal, like... This is just about my strongest team, still. There isn't a better weapon for Shenhe, is there? Shenhe. Lithic Spear. It's her and Xingqiu. There kind of isn't a better one for her. Because what are my other options for attack substat weapons? Wave Breaker. That's fine. No Sitlali yet. What pit are we at? What pity did that make us just now? Normal and charge would be helpful for this floor. That'll be help. Skirk will like that. Yeah. Why did I open that before I did anything else? What the hell, Conry?
Master's bidding. Take your true form. Let the world collide. Witness the power of Guwa. Rain outline.
Power. Just gotta keep that bar from rising. Okay. Skirt's getting a little too... Oh my gosh, and then Farine was getting a little too low for comfort. Give me more energy, please.
Time to shine. May I
Mine to wield.
This version of Skirk's burst doesn't have an iframe, does it?
Cryo incarnate. Transfiguration. No, my soul. Rain cutter.
Or does it? Maybe it does, actually.
Mine to wield.
Mine to shield. Mine to heal.
Take your true form.
Bring the stringer back out.
let the world collide.
That back out.
Let me weave you a bird.
You may. I will allow it. I don't think this is going a whole lot faster than it did last time, honestly. I don't think anyone's build has gotten significantly better, where this is going to be a lot different than it was last time we ran through this. Ah!
Rain outlines your fate.
Apologies, headphone user. Apologies.
Let my name echo in song.
By ordinance divine.
And by ordinance, disturbed.
To wield. Rain outlines your fate.
I like how it just sits there for a bit.
Witness the power of God.
What are you doing? I know it's like spinning the thing around, but it just seems like it's just not doing anything. It's just chilling.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
May I
Extinguish power.
We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Ugh. That might have even been slower than... I would like this. Please, you go in with full. You go in with full with full burst. I don't know why I'm like, I'd like to pick that up, please.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Let me scry. Decided by destiny.
These things are so tanky for no reason. I know, like, for no reason. The reason is because they're in the abyss, but, like, holy. Imagine if that's, how these things were.
Stabilize.
Will you get down from there? My word.
Shadows of fate.
Here comes the catch. Overruled.
I'm gonna save, Mona's bubble for when the next
Written
thing
in
comes
the
out.
stars.
Order guide you.
You cannot be solidified, you cannot.
Busted.
Oh, who is good for this, by the way? Who is really good for her replicants?
Transfixed.
Remember you guys saying that, like, I do have someone who actually is good for the replicants.
Gotcha.
Stabilize.
This is rough. This is, I can already tell this is not going as well as it did last time.
Game's up.
Stay down there for a sec. Stay down there for a second. Stay down for a second.
Laid bare.
That was huge. That was a good chunk of damage right there.
Quietly now.
I don't understand.
Into destiny.
I don't understand Breakthrough Barb's thing. Jan was obviously off-field for longer than 5 seconds there. I thought that was the only requirement for Breakthrough Barb. I need to recoup the cooldown on that skill. That's why I used her burst just now.
Let me scry.
Gotcha.
I thought the only requirement was for her to be off-field for longer than 5 seconds. But sometimes she'll be... Come here. Sometimes she'll be off-field for longer than 5 seconds. Or for what I think is longer than 5 seconds. But the barb won't be ready. Oh, that was me not realizing the shield was down.
Busted.
Shadows of fate.
Which reminds me of the Weena, where there's points during the fight where you just can't hit her. Because, like, you just gotta run around the arena and find the replicants and stuff.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Written in the stars.
Pull that back out. Hopefully that didn't waste enough time. No, it didn't. Okay. Nope, still, how close were we? I wasn't paying attention at the time. Oh, because her burst was still active. Nothing worse than Weena. It's just there's so much time where it's underground where you just can't hit it. That thing must be obnoxious when they put it in the abyss. Because there's so much downtime where it's just burning the clock down. When's the last time the Weena was in the abyss? It might have been a floor 12 that I didn't make it to. Like, it might have been relatively recently. Might it have been?
Ad Astra ab.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Nothing worse than we nut. You know what I mean? Okay, there's some more stuff sitting on the table over here as well. There's a lot of other things to do. Was there something on top of here? I'm gonna replace, I'm gonna bring Malwika back in, actually. That's not Sorry, Dia.
Anytime, any place.
Sorry, Dia. No, you still have your normal shit. .203 is okay for her, but 42 is so low. Because the motorcycle, like, if you're paying attention to a single enemy, the motorcycle hits so infrequently that it really reveals how low your rate is. Whereas someone like Arle, she's attacking so fast that even at the low rate that she's at, she still can hit those numbers. She still can hit her maximum crit more regularly. But with Mauve, when she's doing her donuts, it's just boom, 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 boom. It's like almost once a second. It's a lot slower than anyone else. Okay, I think I got everything up here. He says it with confidence. It's cool that a summer event a summer event area is gonna be a permanent part of the map. Why do you think they did it particularly with this summer event? I mean, it kind of makes sense to. It doesn't to be able to go back to Simulanka. Because I guess it does make sense that like Natlan opened a resort. Start their tourism after the war end. Bringing up for perma events cope. Fair. Managed to finalize this business and got 2-2-1 on the Chambers after 2.5 years of playing with non-meta teams. Ooh, lot of button mashing. There was a thing over on that island over there that I did get. We did grab that. Scratch that! Okay, right here. Why did I hop out of this thing? Oh no! Do you just need these painted is all? Come on, camera, work with me. Oh, that's all you needed. Haha. Well, Simulanka and bottle lantern tied to movable objects. That's true. Oh! Paint all the objects!
More companions!
Oh man, it's still not, it's not ready. What are you hitting? Oh, she's hitting the pieces of phlogiston. Why does everyone have such a problem with pieces of phlogiston? Farina's bros, the salon members, also have problems with pieces of phlogiston.
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale.
Repose. Adeptus's repose. There's a Monitu over here. An Asha. An Akasha. Was this some things I forgot to paint on the wall? What? Up on the wall? More on the back. You said on the right, and so I'm focused on this side over here. Painted arrows where I came from. Over here? There's a shark. Oh! Oh! I don't have the range for that. Yes, I do. And I knew it. I was confident about it. Word. Is that all I had to do? Oh, it doesn't give you anything, but it's pretty. Okay. I thought you were pointing me towards a chest I missed. I was like, okay, what do I get out of that? What do I get? What can you do for me, wall of paint? Like nothing. You're just you're helping out of the kindness of your out of the kindness of your heart, right? I thought there would be rewards for everything. There's a lot in Wavy Bay, I think, that I haven't gotten as well.
There are still so many plates.
It's like a toddler in a playpen. Look at her crawl out of it.
Thank you for choosing Komania.
Box.
May I see your invitation, please?
That was rude. I'm not sure why I did that, but I meant to. Oh, those wings look good on Kirara. I always forget which wings I have on people. You guys like chicken wings? What's your favorite sauce for chicken wings? I used to bake chicken wings, so that you don't get the the pan of guilt. They're just sitting in oil, and I would roll them in, toss them in breadcrumbs and roll them in Frank's Red Hot. Garlic mayo, ooh, honey mustard, hot mustard. I think there was also fish on the floor. I think there was also fish on the floor that I'd missed as well. Garlic mayo. I might have already done these, and they were just, pretty things to do. That sounds like Mika's VA. Welcome to Easy Breezy Market. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Easy Breezy Market. Final warning. I took on a Fatui Harbinger and lived. No, you didn't, Mika. Every time that I've had that punishment, you've died. There's so many artifacts up in this bitch. As a Romanian, only allowed to like garlic sauce. I've talked about a baking stream for a long time. Cooking stream. Maybe that can be the next Squirtathon. Nah, we would do a special one for that blue. Why is this balloon faded? It can change colors. Cool. You know what else can change colors, little kid? I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna make a Hoyo hates kids joke, but I haven't talked to these things either. Owner, I didn't mean to. An easy breezy not letting want in an easy breezy summer. Welcome to Asha's Treasure Trove, where we sell all sorts of interesting toys and souvenirs. Let me see your catch. Sure, have a look at it. Ooh. Easy breeze badge. Wavy shark. And a trampoline. Fizzy fireworks. Asha's paint drum rampage. Dark chocolate menace. That's me. Oh, I didn't mean to. Whoops. I'm not a. Whoops.
But they're not exactly.
What else do you use those things for? Are they used for anything other than at that shop in particular? At the shop in the sun, lady. Praise the sun. Who's at 100% in this summer area? Because I'm not even. I haven't seen even a fraction of what this thing has, of what this place has to offer. Cats. Whoa! No, Kirara! That was my fault. Friendly fire was turned on, apparently. 95. Asio at 95. Phoenix at 100. Kieran at 500. Phoenix at 100. Kieran at 100. Jubilee at 100. Don't want to rush it, so I'm at 80 for Jobster. Palaguin at 90. Waiting to finish it post 6.0. Oh. What do you want of me? Oh, I'm an Asha. I'm an Akasha. Orange now? I don't even know what the hell I just did. Oh, I'm missing purple. How am I missing purple? Oh my gosh, my model thrashing around. Boom. There's a quest, it's a pretty large quest. I started it already. Did I? Which quest is that? Traces of Chroma. Is it this one? It gives me a badge too. According to the judgment provided, the bidding... Okay. Oh, the one that blocked Oreo and Aoife. Oh. Gotcha. There would be no reason to bring Kirara on field right now. Can you check Kale's stuff real quick? No, that's just... I'm sorry, Kiwoo. Graces of Dome.
I'll ensure your safety.
I hate how funny I found that. I hate how much that made me laugh. Don't look at me like that. Oh, these two idiots. Well, well. I never expected the famed face of Chromaflare to be so young. Definitely worth the long trip here. I've heard your school puts a special focus on color. Makes it feel like the hues are actually flowing. Any chance I'll get to witness that for myself today? I wouldn't say we're experts, really. At Chromaflare, we simply have our own interpretation of how to bring out the textures of colors. It's a little different from how others do it, that's all. Huh, what a coincidence. We at the Varkas is what I read that as, again, also have insights of our own when it comes to color. I hope you'll be willing to share some of your tips during the bid later. And color is the art of clash and contrast. Sharing tips would be inappropriate. We should have a friendly clash, a spar instead. Hey there. My bad. I got held up by doing a little something and couldn't get here on time. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long, pals. Oh, hey, little floaty. It's really you. So you did become a designer. I thought Quetzalcoatl was just pulling my leg again. Big sit. Didn't we have this didn't we have this same interaction before? Color is the art of clash and contrast. Isn't that what the old man always says? He's starting to sound like a real designer already. Isn't this the exact same dialogue? You don't need to say that out loud, yeah. So that line comes from the founder of Chromaflare himself. No wonder it carries such gravitas. Mr. Lil Floaty, huh? I wonder if your skills can live up to Mr. Alu's legacy. Alright, Lil Floaty, go ahead and use my cafe as your canvas. Show them what Chromaflare is all about. Sure, I can do that. Sure, I can do that. Can you just give me a moment? Quetzalcoatl promised me 2 assistants, but I haven't met them yet. Yep, that's us. We have read this before. We're your assistants. The legendary adventurers. Indeed. Indeed I am. Quickly complete your preparations. Mr. Conry, please take these pigments. Whoa, the colors are so weird. You sure they actually work? Of course they work, and I'll have you know they're very useful. That's what being a color master is all about, turning the odd and ordinary into something brilliant. It's about drawing out the best colors in the most unexpected ways. I got it. Wait, really? You're not just pretending to understand, are you? Alright then, shall Paimon begin coloring the wall as our color master commands? Oh, I wasn't reading what they were saying. Okay, decorate the walls of the cafe with yellow. It's up in the corner there. And the awnings with any color. So could just continue to do yellow anyway. I think I missed a spot there. It'll just be a yellow bonanza. Did I do the what in Mondstadt? So that's probably a no to answer your question. Wow! It's so shiny and pretty. These colors. The whole wall's rippling like a shimmering stream. I didn't expect to see this kind of vibrance out of a backwater place like this. Little Floaty, you... This is seriously amazing. Amazing. Oh, come on, big sis. It's not that big a deal. Ever since the old man passed, I haven't seen color like this again. If he were still around, he'd be so proud of you. Well, Avo, still think the Varikas can hold a candle to what you just saw? No need for that. I'm backing out. This piece has already blown past every expectation I had. If I show up at the competition, I'll just embarrass myself. So, without further ado, goodbye. Huh? Avo's already gone? Oh man, I missed the good part. Kotsala, you numbskull. Why didn't you tell me the cafe was the big sis's place? Kotsala, you little brat. Where'd you run off to this time? Why do you always show your face only after the dust settles? Call you blister. Show up after the work's over. Hey, chill, big sis. Someone picking up the chromaflare mantle? That's big news. Of course I had to let the old man know first, right? Especially when the one inheriting it is the very person he thought had zero talent with color, the so-called cartographer. You bet I rushed over to tell him. Hey, it's been years. Are you seriously still using that nickname on me? Don't you ever get tired of it? The cartographer? Did you know? When Lil Floaty was just a kid, he used to draw all over the blankets. Please, big sis, I'm begging you, not this story again. Oh, come on, what's the big deal? Don't you remember that time when you... Look, everyone, I really have to prepare for tomorrow. I'll see y'all later. Bye! And look at that. Our shy, clumsy little Floaty has really grown up, huh, big sis? He sure has. I can't believe you used the bid as an excuse to bring him back. If the old man were still here, he'd be over the moon. And of course he had to come back. Chromaflare started here. It's only right that it ends here, too. And there's you. The old man had such high hopes for you. Then you disappeared for years and never even told me where his grave was. And now the particle Kotsalo returns, only to tell me he's given up on painting. How am I supposed to explain that to him? Come on, big sis. Painting was just a childhood thing. I was never the patient type anyway, you know. Well, I've still got patrol duty to take care of, so I'd better get going. Oh, right, you two. I need a quick word in private. Let's meet up where we ran into each other earlier, yeah? Yeah. Yeah! That was close. Is this what getting older feels like? Now that I think about it, the old man was the same. Always going around sharing our embarrassing stories. Wait, you had embarrassing moments too? Everyone does, Paimon. Of course, like that nickname, cartographer. The old man loves calling him that more than anyone. That just sounds like you embarrassing other people. Well, that's not the point. The point is, someone just revived the chromaflare style, and in front of Alvo, no less. That could be a problem. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? Well, it's a long story. About 10 years ago, an adventurer team called Free Spirits came to this land. Only most of the members weren't here to adventure. Big Sis just wanted a getaway, and me and Lil Floaty had straight up run away from home. Whoa, that's a bit too free-spirited. It really was. The only serious adventurer in the group was the most senior. He was an old man, a priest from the Masters of the Nightwind. He was originally trying to uncover some link between Sari and inscriptions and Asha, but maybe we rubbed off on him. He suddenly dropped that and started researching color theory instead. Wait, don't tell me that old man was... That's right. People used to say his colors hit with the force of a hammer, but danced like light on water. That clash of power and shimmer is where chroma comes from. Ever since he created the style, he was on the lookout for someone to pass it on to. Lil Floaty and I were young, so naturally he picked us and forced us to call him Master. Forced? Sounds like you were really that unwilling. Back then I had no idea that we were learning something that would one day take all of Notland by storm. In the end, the old man passed without naming a successor. All that's left of him are old sketches and a few of his pieces. Since then, a bunch of us tried to recreate what he did, even me, but no one's really succeeded, except maybe Lil Floaty. Okay, Paimon gets that part now, but what's that got to do with this being a problem? Because of people like that merchant from Nod-Krai, they've got ambition, power, and zero hesitation when it comes to playing dirty. What a headache. If they ever try to get forceful, poor little Floaty's gonna be in real trouble. No worries there. Conry's super strong, so those guys wouldn't stand a chance. Plus, as righteous adventurers, we don't let the bad guys get away with anything. Right, Connery? Well, after everything you just said, how could I refuse? You two are lifesavers. How about we meet on the main road at the Easy Breeze Market tomorrow? I'll put detailed plan. I'll put together a detailed plan too, just in case.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
Whoa! What was that thing? Easy Breezy Wilderness. Oh, it's a whole ass house in there. A whole ass house. Okay, that is not an IRL reset. Not that. There we go. I forgot again that I can just go immediately to the time that it needs. We do things the old-fashioned way here. Oh my gosh, calm yourself. Wow, that's so cool. Try spraying another. Honestly, I don't get why Zoltan's so attached to you. I guess it's just natural charm. Huh, looks like you even made some little accessories for it. You really care about Zoltan, don't you? Wait, don't tell me you saw the famous Connery with their adorable pet and thought, hey, I want one too. Hey, Paimon's no pet. Connery and Paimon are best buddies, and I'm occasionally adventurous food, emergency food. That's right, just like Zoltan and I. We're the best of friends. So the little one's name is Zoltan? What a cute name. Nice to meet you, Zoltan. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Alright, playtime's over. Get to work and start painting. Huh? Wait a minute. That arrogant fellow hasn't shown up yet, has he? Aren't we starting a bit early? Haven't you noticed the crowd? Everyone's waiting to see your masterpiece. Don't keep your fans waiting, oh great designer. Okay, listen up you two. Today's commission is pretty simple. Just paint the sports supplies to the store sign. Use the same technique as last time. But keep in mind, the surfaces this time are a lot smaller, which makes it trickier to get the colors just right. Prepare yourselves. This shop looks weird. A shop whose selling point is rock and roll. Let's use either orange or yellow.
But they're not exactly what I call
But they're not exactly. Boop.
Instrument store, orange or yellow. It's a yellow day, boys. Move. Out of my way. Oh. The whole thing's gonna be yellow and you're gonna like it. I do declare. Okay, color the customer's sports supplies. Matches my icy allure. What about blue? Something that looks good on camera. Red. A yellow swim ring. Oh my gosh, Kale, calm yourself. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. But you guys already knew that. You've seen me do Chaska's demo. You've seen... What else have I fucked up over the year? After all these years, seeing these colors again really brings back a flood of memories. It's a combination. Wasn't it called complementary pairing? I remember one of Master's final works made use of this approach. Don't you think you'd remember a small detail like that? Though these days, they call me the Doctor. I just call it a color contrast. After all, as the saying goes... Excuse me. You saw me do Soy Sauce's Arena as well. You guys know how good at video games I am. Color is the art of clash and contrast. A language of raw emotion. Hence the name, Color Contrast. Really? Here I thought you were just thinking of our youth. You know, like the one time that little Tatankasaur headbutted you into a bunch of paint buckets and they got splattered all over the room. Now that was a real clash of contrast of colors. Hey, you're just bringing that up to embarrass me in front of everyone else, aren't you? Don't be such a stick in the mud. I'm getting older and nostalgia is starting to hit really hard these days. The old man was like this too, wasn't he? Always going on and on about the past like it was yesterday. Forgetting... Now there's a fate worse than death. Forgetting... Now there's a fate worse than death. If even we forget that place, who will remember the dazzling legacy of Chroma began in a pitch-black cave? A tree that forgets its roots can never bear good fruit. So, yeah. I'll bring up the past every now and then. Keep it fresh in your mind. Ugh. Every time you get all cryptic like this, it's never a good sign. Hold on. Where's Alvo? Wasn't he acting all high and mighty before? He didn't even show up. Don't tell me that cafe showdown spooked him so hard, so bad, he ran back to Nod-Krai. Someone's confident today. Of course I am. I've got Zoltan with me, and the legendary Traveler and Paimon to back me up. Our victory is a foregone conclusion. It's now to the point where when I read my own screen name, I will sometimes read it as the Traveler. Good to see you in good spirits, little floaty. But come on, do you really think someone from Nod-Krai is gonna play fair? He could just threaten you outright, or try to bribe me behind your back. It wouldn't be complicated. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they've already if they're already on their way to the old man's grave. How's that possible? Only you and I are supposed to know where that cave is. Yeah, well, that was true, until a certain idiot got followed last time they went there. Wait, you mean after the bidding yesterday? Oh no, then wouldn't the old man's place... If I know Alvo, he's probably cut out every bit of wall, floor, and rock in that cave with any trace of pigment on it. And analyzed them piece by piece. I won't stand for this. We need to stop him now. Quetzal! Alvo really did head that way, and with a whole crew in tow. Big Sis went on ahead, but I'm afraid she won't be able to hold them off for long. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go, everyone. Time to see what Alvo's really up to. Oh.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
I brought the right character for fighting Fatuuses or Snezhnevens. Fighting chords! Shogun?
Stay close and you will live.
Shogun. Christofly shotgun, riding shotgun. The so-called vibin' Shogun. She's pointing! She's doing the point! Look at this. Look at this huge ass penguin! What the hell? Can I help him? Oh, I can help him! What the? Okay. What a weird random interaction. Yeah. Did I really miss that far off? You're seeing that, right? It's flying like here in between their two heads. That was a problem in playing Skyrim in third person. The aim on the bows was completely off. Back off. This is the old man's resting place, and you are not welcome here. I'm warning you, Alvo. Don't think you have the right to barge in just because numbers are on your side. That's funny, Miss Cafe Owner. You just found out about this place yourself, and now you're already keeping everyone else from getting their fingers on the pie. And what do we have here? I was supposed to come in this way? And what do we have here? The great Zolan and even the legendary traveler. What eminent company we have today. I don't suppose this means there's some sort of priceless secret hidden around here. You scoundrel! Instead of bidding properly, you snuck off and came here. What's the big idea? Well, see, even if the Varikas were to take something by force, we would do it. We would do so openly. We would do so openly. We wouldn't stoop so low as to use sneaky tactics. It's disgraceful, you know. What are you trying to say? Ladies and gentlemen, behold, these flowing radiant hues. You've surely realized it by now. Yes, this is what they call a chroma masterpiece. Such a pity. Such colors left to wither under wind and sun, unknown to all of Teyvat. Luckily, our dear Mr. Floaty here inherited this style and has recently started to make waves. You stop beating around the bush. You want to say something? Spit it out. Over a decade has passed, yet this mural has no cracks or signs of fading. It still shines as brightly as ever. That's thanks to some recent restoration. Judging by the marks, it was done just a few days ago. But these paint marks don't look like they were done by hand. They were sprayed on almost as if an Asha did it. Care to explain these restorations, Mr. Zolan? Why don't you tell us who did this? And do please enlighten us, because now my curiosity is well and truly piqued. Who exactly is the real master of Chroma Flare? You seem awfully confident in your theory, Olivo. Of course. Looks like he's resting his hand on this guy's head. Of course, I took some paint from here yesterday and had it analyzed by experts, which revealed that these pigments contain extraordinarily pure, volatile phlogiston, almost as though they're alive. More precisely, these pigments weren't made by humans. They were created by a phlogiston-rich life form. In other words, this paint is the work of an Asha, a living being made of pure phlogiston. No wonder its colors put to shame anything humans can make. And look who we have here. Zolan's ever-present Asha companion. Quite the coincidence, isn't it? I never looked at the models of these two. My word. Anyways. Face it, everyone. The Chroma Flare was never about human artistry. Just 2 generations of con artists taking credit for an Asha's natural talents. Oh, but there's more. Zolan's colors have never gone beyond the old man's palette. They both never used purple. And the Asha with them, it's been the same one all these years. Hello, Floaty. Now it makes sense why Zoltan took to me so quickly. So the truth is that this story isn't about a prodigy designer returning home after studying across Notland, but instead about a pitiful orphan. An orphan who, upon stumbling upon an Asha in the wild, his childhood teacher's companion, gave in to malice and started stealing the fruits of others' labor. And that venerated master, nothing but a clever fraud who fooled an entire generation. The evidence is on my side, Zolan. I'm not the one going through all of it, and I'm not even done going through all of it. But honestly, the look on your face is all the proof we need. Quetzal, you set me up. Little Floaty, look at me. Tell me this isn't true. Conry, Paimon, are you 2 champions of justice? You 2 champions of justice. I'm sure you won't shield this petty criminal. Sultan, are you trying to say something? There's something fishy about this. Fine. Since you insist, I won't argue. Investigate all you want. Just don't disgrace yourself in the process. Well, have you made up your mind? I still need more time. Very well, but remember, time waits for no one. I won't lie. I still don't get what's going on. But I trust the old man. He'd never steal anything, especially not from the Asha. I'll stay here and keep Alvo in check. Make sure he doesn't get in your way. The rest of the truth, I'm counting on you to uncover it. Wow, either short. I already cleared out this cave after the old man passed. Aside from these notes, there shouldn't be anything of value left. But you've still got questions. Take the notes. But if you've still got questions, take the notes. Maybe you'll reach a different conclusion than I did. A note already yellowed with age. The handwriting's rather messy. This is a diary, a journal used to organize my thoughts. But why do I have to write these notes? I can't quite remember. But maybe that's exactly why I have to write them. Before I start, I need to write down a few things to make sure I don't forget. Oi, cartographer, Slipperian, this is my journal. I'm not gonna do that. So you two brats better not be reading this. If I catch you, there'll be hell to pay. Now I can get down to business. It's strange, honestly. There's this strange creature that's always been circling around me. The way it acts makes me think it's somehow very familiar with me. But I don't remember ever running into it, or where I could have possibly encountered it. If only it could talk. Maybe then I'd be able to get some information out of it. Luckily, this old dog knows how to act, so it shouldn't have to realize that I don't remember it. It'd break my heart to make a cute little thing like that sad. Or maybe it doesn't care at all. Speaking of this little thing, those two brats seem to call it an Asha. From where I'm sitting, it's like a small animal that has very simple yet straightforward emotions. In essence, whatever emotion it's feeling determines the color it creates in its body. Emotion it's feeling, huh? Anger and anxiety give red, sadness mostly gives blue, and happiness gives us yellow. I suppose that means the colors are how Asha directly express their emotions. Of course, the color palette of this little creature is incomplete. For some reason, it can't produce purple, which is a shame. I'm sure an Asha's purple pigment would differ from ordinary ones. I'd love to see it. There are differences, even between Asha. The Asha with me, it's even more special. It's like there's some invisible bond tying us together. I know it, and I know I can understand its emotions, along with some of its simple thoughts. I know why it moves the way it does, and sometimes I think I can almost see an expression on its face. Can Asha even make expressions? Sometimes I feel like it can feel my emotions. It uses some other method to make contact with me, to understand me. When I've forgotten too much, when I can't even speak properly, it still finds some different way to communicate with me. Even though my memory's all in tatters, I still remember. Color is the art of collision and contrast, a language of intense emotion, an extension and transmission of memory. I don't know who even said that. Maybe it's because I'm close with the Asha. Maybe that's why it can understand me. That's why it can form those colors. Then why can't it make purple? Is it because purple is too complicated? Purple, a contradiction, an entanglement, a dream, a long plunge. It's the sky at nightfall when the stars are yet to wake. Or maybe it's the only color an old man who's about to forget everything can still cling to. But why does my brain keep telling me that the Asha's soul and mine are connected? Ah, right. I remember them telling me I was some sort of famous priest in my youth. Was I? Those memories of priesthood are buried under layers of fog. I'm not sure if that was ever me anymore. This is an attempt at archaic thaumaturgy and an experiment on whether phlogiston-based life can transmit memory. In my memories, I hear my voice saying those words to me. But what does it all mean? A few lines of small print follow. I might have forgotten many things, Slipperian, but I know darn well that you don't listen to a word I say. I'm sure you secretly read this journal. There are too many things I can't figure out, and I have too little time left to think about them. But if it's you and cartographer, perhaps you can find an answer. Cartographer can be clumsy, but he has a pure heart. I'm sure he'll one day find his own colors, so I'm not worried about him. I want him to take care of those Asha. But you, Slipperian, you're clever. Much too clever, even. You have far too many questions you wish to answer, far too many contradictions to resolve, and far too long a road ahead. As I am now, I certainly cannot provide those answers. I can only repeat to you the words I still remember. Color is the art of collision and contrast, a language of intense emotion, an extension of transmission and memory. A person's colors are always shaped by the path they have walked. I hope you take fewer detours and find your own colors soon. As mentioned, the retouches look fresh. They do look like the handiwork of an Asha. Workbench covered in dust. Its wooden surface is stained with paint and traces of fine brushwork. Sultan, What do you have to say, Olivo? Well, have you made up your mind?
Time waits for no one.
What a unit! It's like Jet's father. A pile of dried up paint. There's no sign of purple chroma. Oh, I got it. Bro! Get it together. Well, you made up your mind? Yeah, we're good to go. Oh. While these chromoflaric pigments share similar ingredients to those used by regular Asha artists, their texture and level of complexity are on another level. Sultan seems quite emotional, and whenever it expresses strong emotions, it seems it can't help but spray out paint. Associate with the relationship between Zoltan and the colors. What I read in the manuscript, that color is an expression of powerful emotions and the extension of transmission of memories. It seems to have something to do with Zoltan's emotions. The color must be connected to Zoltan somehow. But it seems that Asha don't have particularly complex emotions or memories. It's hard to imagine that one Asha alone could create such rich colors unless... In fact, Zoltan's expressions of color and emotions are closer to those of humans, especially those who are close to it. Could its memories have come from humans? Or could its memories have come from... Wait, I want to interpret that one. What the frick is going on with this thing? Ah, okay. Sorry. Zoltan's been here with Zolan and Alu this whole time. It's hard to imagine this place having anything to do with the other crabs. I already ruled out that idea. No, you didn't. Zoltan's emotions can be interpreted as the transmutation of memories from those around it. The absence of purple, then, might also be tied to something human. Normal human. So what was the main reason for purple being missing? Missing emotions. Purple being full of contradictions and entanglement, like a plunge into the abyss, or the gasp of waking from a dream. Such a complex emotion defies simple explanation. Missing memories. Alu spent many peaceful years living in the cave, and Zolan gained fame at an early age. That's why neither of them had contradicting memories that would otherwise give us purple. Now that I think about it, it seems that they do meet the conditions after all. Oh, what? For an Asha, the ability to transmute memories into color was never innate. It had to have been bestowed upon it. The origins of chroma. Alu created Zoltan. I still don't really understand. Whatever. Alu created Zoltan with their arts. In the Archon quest, it made more sense. Alu created Zoltan with their arts, and Zoltan absorbed Alu's memories and emotions. That must be where its wide range of colors come from. I just don't understand why it keeps on just like cycling and opening up more. Like, can we stick in one single? Chroma was a collaboration between Alu and Zoltan. Whoa! He pushed my Kale. So in essence, the chroma flare style was created by the old man and Zoltan. I see. Now we just need one last decisive piece of evidence. Zolan, since that's the case, why don't you try what Condry suggested? Believe in yourself, Zolan. Believe in the crabs. Got it. Zolan, my dumbass penguin. Zoltan, my partner, please. I'm counting on you. Oh my gosh, it's going crazy. Whoa, it's really purple. Amazing, little floaty. You've achieved what even the old man never could. Emotions and memories, huh? Old man, I guess I never really understood what you were teaching me. Funny. I was even about to... It actually worked! All those years you knew, Master? You really believed in me? You were telling me the truth all along? And now, the colors. That's why you made me care for the Asha. Why you pushed me to travel and sketch in all sorts of places before you passed. All of it, everything you did, was to help me find my own path. My own colors. Oh my... I would love it if you go back through all of the thinking mini-games and somewhere in there's a crab in the background. We had this during Cloran's Quest 2, where there was a crab that like wandered in, and I was like, will you get out of here? And then it immediately wandered out of frame too. These crabs in this game, they pick up on your microphone. They sneak into the microphone on your tablet or your computer or... And I thought you just didn't believe in me. I thought you saw me as a talentless hack. I thought you made me do all the chores just to be rid of me because I wasn't worth your time. So that's what it was all about, Zoltan. That's what you've been trying to tell me all along. And I thought... Master, if I'd only known, Bravo. Bravo. What a show. Looks like the legendary Conry has made up his mind. Then I guess it's time for you all to see what the Varikas are really capable of. Whoa! Watch out! There's no end to this.
There is no escape. Here comes the catch.
Here comes the catch. Be gone. Can you not? I can dodge too. You didn't realize who you were tangling with.
Good show.
It was a good show. And that is but a taste of what you should expect when we actually make it to Snezhnaya with a fully built Kale, maybe? Level 90 Kale with a triple crowned, that's, you know, I don't know though. Look where I've gotten in 1 year. We're gonna be in Nod-Krai for 1 year. I could have a level 90 triple crowned Kale by that time. Hey, you two. Seriously, thank you. Without your help, I can't even begin to imagine how this would have played out. As for Alvo, I'll get someone from the resort to deal with him. And these two little rascals. 2 days, big sis. Just give us 2 days. We'll definitely make things right by then. Please. Alright. 2 days it is. Very well. If Connie says so, I'll go along with it. You two better not let me down. Don't let me down! I'll be watching and waiting. Purper! Woohoo! Okay. Okay, just make sure there wasn't anything left in here. Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna remember to use that quality of life upgrade. Excuse me. Oh, 2 days later. Okay. Where is that? Like, that's the current quest being tracked. Or is it only for Archon quests? Anyways. Press the button. But the quest is being tracked, I thought. Oh, did it already? Oh, it was already set? Oh. Unlock all the Asha colors. Those are granny funds. Kale's like, what the hell do you mean granny funds? What are you talking about? Kale would definitely swear. What the hell are you talking about? Didn't Kale actually swear in the manga? Didn't she actually say like, damn you, or something like that? Now let's welcome our star designer, Zoltan, to add the final splash of color to the Chroma Flare studio. You know, once Lil Floaty admitted that Zoltan was the real designer, he seems more relaxed somehow. He said he'd work on his line work and grow into a good assistant. What a simple and straightforward guy. And by the way, I really have to thank you two. Without your help, I don't think either of us would have found our way back. Just doing an adventurer's duty. This whole thing, you set it up, didn't you? I knew this question was coming. I was kinda hoping you'd be too busy to bring it up. As you've probably guessed, I used the pretense of a design bid to lure Zolan back. Then I paired him with someone who had, let's just say, pretty shady reputation. And I invited you as assistants to act as reputable witnesses. It was all meant to reveal the truth, or at least that's what I thought was the truth. But all I really ended up revealing was how petty and jealous I've been. To be honest, I always thought I was more talented than Zolan, or even the old man. So when I couldn't figure something out, I just assumed they must have cheated somehow. Anyway, in the past, traitors were exiled as punishment. I guess that's the path I should take too. Cozzaro. Well, time for me to begin my exile. Thank you, both of you. You've helped me see a lot more clearly. Suppose this is goodbye. Cozzaro turns and leaves, without looking back. Bloop, 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 bloop. Excuse me, Conrad, Paimon. Zoltan would love for you to help with the studio's finishing touches, if you'd be willing. It would be my honor. Yay! Let's get cooking. Oh my word. Give the studio some color. Have you decided on a color scheme yet? We're ready. That's some solid work. No wonder the great designer Zolan had his eye on you. Oh, right. Didn't you have something you wanted to say? This didn't just forward it without me doing anything, did it? You didn't... Thanks for stepping in. You didn't just help us get to the truth. You gave me the chance to make things right. Aside from your payment as our assistant, we'd like to officially invite you to be our guest designer for the studio. From now on, the exterior walls are yours to paint as you please. Oh. Same goes for my cafe. Go wild with your designs, and don't you dare hold back. Oh, okay. I didn't even paint it, you crazy.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
What if there were, Kale? What would you have done then? I'll make it purple down here. And then a yellow star. Go on, hit the top. Ah. There we go. And then red on this part. This is gonna look atrocious. And then green. And then this. Anyways. More granny funds as well. Alright. Whoa, alright. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's keep on going. Even if just for a little bit. These days they call me the Doctor. I have a note called Someone's Tattered Notes 1. Oh, right. I said I was going to start off with that, and we didn't do that. My 14th pause to rest. I don't know whether it's day or night. There's no wind. I thought I was going to die. The monster ate my left hand and chunked out my lower back. My medical supplies. I dropped Archon's noseware, so there's no treating my wounds either. But today, as it turns out, was my lucky day. I didn't expect to meet a man here. He calls himself Notched, and he used a flower that blossomed among the ashes to stop my bleeding. He even warned me about getting close to the beasts because they would eat even their own kind. I asked him where he is from. He said he comes from a place called Tenochtitlan, but that's not his hometown. Strangely, he doesn't remember where he was born, but who am I to question him? Notch left without taking a rest, said he was running out of time. He warned me to head back before it was too late. With my body as it is now, it might be too late already. I am prepared. I know this is my last adventure. I swear to use every drop of my blood in my body to uncover the secrets of this place. As sure as I am the great adventurer Stanley. Hans, so long as you make it back to Mondstadt safely, my efforts will not have been in vain. If a day should come when another member of the guild returns here, I hope they can find the records I've left behind. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Huh. Damn. That was a while ago, too. Wasn't the Stanley quest inside, like, was that 1.0 little side quest? If not, it was certainly, I mean, it was Mondstadt area. 1.0. Damn. Wow. Yeah, let's go back. He's by his post. He's not by his post. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say for it, unfortunately. God damn. God damn. Where was that, Where was that, by the way? Like, where do I go for, where do I go to return to that battle? West, near the teleport. Then down to the cave behind the waterfall. Where would I be without y'all? Should I bring Collide to this? I mean, you have to use its mechanics anyway. Cause like, the hell are we? What a creepy atmosphere. With these bros just chilling here. Caught like, ah! What are we doing here? I don't know why I pulled that out. Listen to this music as well. Your new god awakens. Hit me. Look at his head nod. The Wyab has awakened. Your new god awakens. He's angry. That was a bit early. That was a bit late. Really? How the hell did I fuck that up? Also, that one's not a wave that travels towards you. That just instantly hits you. Oh, that one has to charge up? I've forgotten that, apparently. Okay, I was like, how do I know when it's charged up? I kind of thought I did exactly that. That kind of pissed me off, actually. I hate messing up simple mechanics. It's so stupid. It makes for a really bad VOD. He's still alive, though. Okay, now what? Is it something in here to do, or is it something that, like, floods into my inventory? Read the notes. Ooh, tattered notes too. My 24th pause to rest. I don't know whether it's day or night. There's no wind. I saw more monsters today, seemingly of the same species. They resembled the one that almost devoured us, but there were larger ones and smaller ones. The largest of them all was the size of a small mountain. I'd never seen beasts as evil as these, but something about their ascent is familiar. It reminds me of when I was on Dragonspine. Judging by the range of the monster's activities, I'm starting to suspect that the place we went to earlier was not the center of the mare as we previously thought, but merely somewhere along its edge. For all our efforts, we never even got close to the mare's heart. And something else happened today that I thought was strange, so I'm writing it down. I remember seeing a woman bandaging my wounds, but when I try to recall what she looked like, it's like my mind's eye is covered in ash. I can't make out any of the details. The only thing I can remember is her name. Nanas, or something, I think it was. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. My head is starting to hurt, and I can't remember. I'm sorry, Kala, you did not deserve me fucking that up. Oh, I can't even map out of here. Leave domain. Back to Wavy Bay. There's some more stuff to pick up in Wavy Bay. Thank you for reminding me about that. I would have, one, I wouldn't have known without you guys' help, and two, I would have forgotten as well. Okay, more stuff around here. How long have we been going? We've been going for 1 hour 43 on this recording. I'm gonna have to stitch the two together. So today's VOD might be uploaded a little bit later than usual. Gladys Seeker of Blades 2, thank you for the first time chat. Welcome. Buckwing my Nawa right now. Is that a dead Kahalasaur over here? Nope, but he did steal their... he did steal their blanket and their treats. Ah, chest over there. Oh right, I'm an Asha right now. I'm an Akasha right now. Collect elemental particles. Ah! Oh my gosh, I wasn't prepared for top down. Ow, I got mudded. Ow, I mudded myself again. I did not deserve that, Genshin, but thank you.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
You don't know that. How thoroughly did you search that, Kale? I'll uproot you! I do like Tainari's voice lines. I missed a crab. Mr. Krabs? I missed a crab. Boop. Ooh! Oh, neat. That was just a way to get up.
It was just a way to get up. Meh.
More chests, more interesting trinkets for me. Ooh, these giant things need to be painted. I need an Akasha. Ah, colorful return to sender. Throw exploding paint buckets onto the field and signs before they explode. You can achieve victory by covering a certain amount of the entire field with paint before the competition ends. However, if your opponent manages to cover the entire field in the required amount of paint first, then you will lose. And now, Harry Potter, you will die. E.
No, not that! No, not that! No, not that!
Son of a... Boop. Guys, remember Red versus Blue? That old Machinima series? Halo. Way back in the day. A while ago at this point. Ow! No! Thought I had locked onto that one already. Rooster Teeth, yeah. I remember reading, I can't remember what magazine it was that I had back in the day, but I remember reading an article in a magazine that was like, Machinima, it's a combination of machine and cinema, and this new form of technology. It's like, it was so early that like, that was such a new thing. People doing like, that was before Source Filmmaker stuff. Like, remember the old SFM, TF2 stuff? This is a bucket. How the fuck did I fail that challenge? Oh, also the signs. Also, the scions of the canopy. Am I missing that? There, I got it. I love these little mini games. I liked Beto Baseball. I liked the Nita surfboard event that we did, where it was just an unending barrage of Mualani's sprint voice line. There we go.
supplies often when you're out in the wild.
It is, isn't it? So how'd I get the other chests? Probably just higher difficulties and stuff. Eat. Whoa! Yeah, grab it. Grapple. Oh, they got one. I was at 100% for a bit, or I was keeping them at 0 rather. I'm just like an eighth of a second late, and then he just like swings away instead of grabbing the bomb. That was another one down. Here, I'll come back to this one later, so it's not just 40 more minutes of this.
Glad there weren't any poisons.
Volleyball.
Mushrooms inside.
Mushrooms inside.
There were tons of others around Wavy Bay, weren't there? Or am I thinking of a different? Am I thinking of a different location where I missed a lot of chests? I think I missed a lot of chests over near the stage as well, actually. I have to. It's tradition. I wonder what next year's summer event will be. Like, I wonder what that will look like. A summer event in Nod-Krai? Or maybe they'll have our summer event that isn't in Nod-Krai. They'll bring us back into the rest of the Teyvat mainland.
Ready to ride.
Oh my gosh. Mawika is actually one of the worst people for vertical exploration.
Hip.
Winter events, that would be an interesting change. Wait. I like doing this.
Let's ride.
Meow. There are bros here.
Stabilize.
Stabilize. Wah! Get off the chest, you crazy!
Rise with the sun.
Solidify.
These guys can be solidified, can't they?
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Falling lava! Help!
Stabilize.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Kali!
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
Burgeon was unironically a kind of okay reaction for an on-field Kali just then. That actually worked. What do you think the oh, never mind, the sand's right there. I was about to say, what do you think the ocean here looks like? If we were to dive down, I mean. Oh, Chaska's still over here.
Up for another challenge?
Can I take a picture of you?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Oh, right, it's the... Right, how could I forget it?
I was thinking of giving something like this to my mom, but knowing her, she'd probably just raise her wings and give me a tongue lashing for not visiting her more often instead. So I think I'll just hold on to this as a memento for myself.
Forgot.
Something's come up.
Nothing. Kali.
Trainee Forest Ranger call.
Trainee Forest Ranger Kali. Reporting. Thank you for stopping by, Luna. Appreciate you. Get your sleepies. There's churls up here. Churls, you monsters.
Burn it down.
Busted.
I cannot see what I'm doing.
Stabilize.
You're free now. In the words of Auroron, go. You're free now.
Order guide you.
Wrath from the sky.
Here comes the catch.
Just like we rehearsed.
Solidify.
Rise with the sun.
Again, this is what a DPS Kale is going to always be. This is what it this is what a DPS Kale build has to be. Is that it's everyone else carrying her damage. It's support doing the damage, and Kale happens to be on field. Yeah, keep on walking. Lift cardboard. Get to work.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
Good job, Kali. Okay. We don't have enough paint. Oh, I think the dudes are made it to where they're supposed to. I thought it was indwelling. The Asha is what got me the objective. Is what got me the chest.
Wow, this is so lucky.
Oh my gosh, Kale, get up there. Meh. Kale, is it rude of me to want to bring you to Snezhnaya so you can get some revenge? Is vengeance something that you should indulge in? It's called Destiny. Oh, it's just the it's the Atea hair. I thought this lady had an eye patch. I thought that would be cool. Depends, did she meet Eula in Mondstadt? Sacrificial is gonna be a pretty good weapon for her, unless I can get really good rolls to get her ER where it should be. Otherwise, that's gonna have to be the one for her. Stringless makes more sense from a damage perspective, but for putting elements on field more frequently, Sacrificial makes more sense. Because even with the Stringless, she's still only going to be putting out, what, like 4,000 Dendro damage on the Boomerang. So might as well just paint stuff green and then bloom and burgeon it. And then grab a Drongli there to keep everyone safe. Alright, let me use restroom real quick, and then I think we're going to maybe just do like one or two more things, and then call it for today. BRB. Speaking of vengeance, when do you think Eula's gonna roll back out?
I knew you'd miss me.
Do 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 do. Is this rude of me, Farina, to bring you back here? Or to bring you here? Or is this a demon that you would like to conquer? Because I think that I think that Farina can be on a team to beat it's called a trial. I think Farina can be on a team to beat this to beat this thing. The big thing with Farina is the singer, because when Arle continually applies Bond of Life to you, the singer can just immediately cleanse it, and then your next charge attack, which Skirk is going to be hitting her charge attacks constantly anyway. Will I need to claim the drops from this? Peak my talents, by the way. Oh, I do need, actually. I need 2 of those. Arle may very well be the next one to be crowned. Because she needs more damage, you know. Oh, I forgot that you have pyro damage instead of your attack goblet. Well, I probably have enough from random chests and stuff to get that up, though. At least to 18. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, boy.
And I'll just throw the rest of these at that too. Oh, not quite enough. Boop. Schmoop. Because I've been doing so well with meta stuff today, not even meta stuff, because I've been doing so well with combat today in the first place, that why don't we go into this? That is... Look at the 3 kids wandering around her feet. She's so cool, bro.
Afraid?
How
Or do
brilliant!
you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Time to shine!
Closer now.
Cryo incarnate. My will embodied.
This is one of the few bosses in any games that, oh, I thought I dodged that, honestly. This is one of the few bosses in any games that, feels on par with her, or rather the character feels closer to being on par with the boss version of her.
Let the world come alive!
Manifest.
Now that's more like it. With these rising flames. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. The countdown has begun. Have a taste of purgatory.
Have a little taste. Oh, I never saw her teeter on the string like that. That was dope. And then she just like, I never saw that before.
Do your master's bidding!
Is it my turn now? Mine to wield.
They both throw their weapons and summon them back.
Transfiguration.
Gotcha. Is it my turn now?
The show begins! Time to shine!
Closer now. The countdown has begun. Here comes the count.
Those charge attacks are legit. After clearing Bond of Life are legit.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Busted. Not bad.
Not ready again.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Oh, she dodged it.
Mine to wield.
I haven't done the Arle boss without a shielder. I usually just bring my I forgot what I was saying. I also never skip this scene. I never saw her standing on the wire and then like hinging off of it. That was really cool.
My blade is all that remains. Take your true form.
Here. Okay. I just needed to keep Shenhe on field for a bit to get some of the singers healing.
Gotcha. The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. Take it easy. Struggle in vain.
The show begins!
My will embodied. Busted.
Dual wielding as well. Just a vibe this character is.
Here comes the catch. Suntown is only the beginning.
Skirk!
Let the world
Ooh.
Take your true form.
She's like, the hell did you put me through that for? She's got a good smile on her face, though. Ooh, I got both of the ones that I need. Because who else needs, who needs the wheel drop? Lanyan? No, she came out way after. No, she needs... Who needs the wheel? Because Arle herself needs the candle. What character do I have that needs the wheel? Nope, that's the narwhal. And who needs that thing? Because I know someone that I have needs that. Does Lali need that for some reason? Huh. Huh. Oh, that's someone I have needs that though. No, obviously, obviously narwhal. The chess. Oh, I haven't refought the chessboard actually. I haven't fought the chessboard. Let's fight that and then leave. Let's fight that and then leave. Let's fight the. I haven't refought the chess. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Haven't I? Not in achievements. Oh, I haven't. I also haven't refought a Pep's tumor either. I guess I haven't needed it. Alright. Hell yes, that's a chessboard. Who needs a pep drops? Oh. This is just here now. I mean like obviously, but actually this same team. Because this boss wants frozen, doesn't it? Did I run, when we fought this before, did I run healing Farina to keep everyone alive, or did I run Sing Show for damage reduction? Can't remember. I don't have enough. Let's just fight it anyway, and that'll be a good way to end stream off. Rio needs a pep? Oh my gosh. She's so cute. Even in Dodoko form and
By ordinance divine.
the music here is so good. It's so whimsical, but in like a threatening way. You know what I mean? Look at those particles. That wasn't enough particles for you?
This is busted. Take it easy. Unleash.
Oh, I thought I sidestepped that.
Mine to wield. That's what I liked it.
Hey, that's what I said.
Gotcha. Take your true form.
Let my name echo in song.
Any chess players? Beto's like, yes, me.
Things are about to get Cryo incarnate. Transfiguration.
Her voice is, she had so much fun recording the lines for this. I'm flying! I love how the attacks also follow like chess rules, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
The show begets! The show baguettes!
Annihilate.
I don't think I was out of that.
Quiet now.
May I present? Time to shine.
Here comes the catch.
Farina blasted into reality just to get hit. Sorry.
Do your master's bidding. Gotcha. Annihilate. Mine to wield.
I still got hit by that.
Quietly now.
Let my name echo in song. The show begins.
Zoom!
My will embodied.
That was my Farina was in about to get hit noise. Actually, I want to watch this.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial.
I need to bring I need to bring Mona to this boss.
And you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Imagine showing this to yourself from her plopping down on that. Imagine showing this to yourself from 5 years ago. Seeing where this game was going to go. The textures, the shading, the lighting, the animations. Everything is so much different than... It's like a different game. You compare this to a lot of the 1.0 stuff, it seems like this is a sequel of game. Oh, that wasn't off cooldown yet? We just used that apparently?
Take your true form. Quietly now. Cryo incarnate. Game's up. Fun's over.
My power is immense.
Just don't get
And you know what
stuck in
else
the
is
battle.
immense?
It is time to slay our foes with one almighty
This calls for some
strike.
pomp and ceremony.
I don't have enough hydro on the subject.
Annihilation is nigh.
Obey my curse.
Oops. I don't think I died the first time we did this. What's wrong with me today?
Here comes the catch. Let my name echo inside.
A little too toasty.
In your dreams, my time has come. May I
Maybe I should save farming these domains for off stream.
The symphony of cannon fire.
One blast is quite enough.
Things are about to get tight. Time to shine.
Okay, I have enough, because her Yelan's burst is up. I have enough, hydro this time on the subject.
Oh no! Sorry, my dear.
I don't know why I brought that. I don't know why I wasted time bringing that up. Yelan's hitting for pretty hard these days.
Let us dance, my dearest.
Lettuce? You mean cabbage?
Oops! I thought I had memorized. It is time to slay our foes with one almighty
This calls for some
strike.
pomp and ceremony.
I might want that for hydro real quick. Just keeping an eye on my health. Okay, there we go.
Annihilation is nigh.
I still.
Did I not get that freeze meter all the way up? I thought I did.
Just don't get...
Why did he deliver his one shot? I thought I got that freeze meter all the way up. Where are my eggs? I want to make sure I'm rezzing the correct person. And then I have squirrelfish I can use.
in the barrel.
Mine to wield. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Strike a pop.
Oh, not that. Want healing Farina out.
try to remember the steps this time.
Oh, I thought it was in Yelan.
Busted.
Oops! I thought I had it memorized.
May I present?
And now, a towering return to form!
Oh, it's not time for him to run into her.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
The tidal chorus sings for you!
Someone else. That's too.
Okay, I don't think that I took this long, so I don't know these attacks now.
Busted.
This might be the first trounce domain that I don't think I've lost a trounce domain before. Like I've used up all my food and stuff before, but
Game's up. Fun's over.
Let the world collide!
My power is immense!
One blast is quite enough.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
The show begins!
Ick.
Our performance has yet to conclude.
I dance for you, my dear.
2 units sharing health bars is so Dark Souls as well.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me,
Gotcha.
darling.
Take it easy. Here comes the catch.
Ow! A little too toasty.
Oh, whoops, wrong button. I really was trying to select 3 and I accidentally hit 2.
Busted.
Oh, that was like a Ruin Guard flurry.
It is time to slay our foes with one almighty.
I don't have any, I wonder if I can iframe this with Farina or Yelan.
Annihilation is nigh.
That was too early!
Time to shine!
Oh, she got knocked out in her ult. You can't iframe that, or maybe it's just I timed that wrong, which is more likely.
My power is immense.
One blast is quite enough.
Things are about to get dicey.
Has no iframe, gotcha.
The final act is upon us.
Busted.
Well. Can you tell I hadn't fought that since the story? That's my excuse, right? I love fights like that it's like, I know what to do, why can't I do it better? I just don't want to bog the stream down with 40 minutes of me flailing around. That's why I get so hypercritical. I know I need to not be that way towards myself. Now, Skirk needs those. She does. Oh, I can make enough for that. I honestly, I just thought it was gonna. I just thought it was gonna. I was when Yelan was when it was Yelan and Farina, I was like, we've got this because Yelan has range on them, and she has enough HP. She can tank big hits from them. I was just like, this is gonna be a 40-minute boring ass fight to watch. But thank you for the support. Skirk. Skill. Okay, I can make one immediately. And then how many of these do I have? I have one, can make two. It already does it for you, I forget. It's similar to Arlecchino, right? Where you want to lead with her normal attacks, and then her abilities are just gravy on top. With Skirk, it's lead with her skill, because then it converts her normal attacks into skill damage, and then her normal attacks don't really need to be brought up, and then her burst is just gravy. I didn't check my Mora account before I did that, but... oh my gosh, 2 more and then 2 Pyroculuses. That's it for today. That's a good good note to end off of. A good note to end off on, rather. Anthem. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I think. Actually, you know what I want to end the stream out with. So tomorrow, I think let's do the Archon quest prelude, and then that's the last thing standing in our way. Then it'll be down to like story quests and stuff like that. That'll be the only thing remaining. So I think that tomorrow we can hop into Song of the Welkin Moon prelude. What do you think? Time to clink and clank around, if you know what I mean. Who here has gotten there in Effa, and do you like her? That will do it for me today. Join the Discord as always. Thanks all so much for stopping by. Yeah. Let's do Song of the Welkin Moon tomorrow. Might be a slightly earlier one, because as always on Tuesday, I've got stuff going on in the evening. But yeah, so it'll be Song of the Welkin Moon, and then after that, it'll just be story quests. I'd like to tidy up the Foggy Island in Sumeru, or the Foggy Island in Natlan, Surumi Island, Sacred Sakura cleansing. There's a lot of small stuff I want to tidy up. Escoffier's story quest, maybe even some hangouts if we have time. But we should have time because we've got another half of this patch to go before Nod-Krai arrives. So that will be something to look forward to. Thanks again, everyone. I'll let you know what time exactly we're going to start tomorrow on the Discord, and that'll do it. Boopity boop. Yeah. We did all that without getting a wipe as well. Feel good about that. Drink water, be good to each other. Love you lots. Thanks again.